I was actually about to clean my makeup, but this makeup cannot waste. Okay, let's have a chat. You guys must see my beautiful face and we must have a chat. Let's talk about makeup, you guys. People are always asking me, oh, how did you do your makeup? I like your makeup. Where did you learn to do your makeup? I've even had friends that will be like, you know me, I'm not a makeup person. I don't know how to do makeup. And to me, doing your makeup doesn't sound like a very difficult thing to do. I don't know. It feels like you should be able to at least do your own makeup. Because trust me, I know how to do makeup on other people. However, I'm a pro at my own makeup. At least I can swear for my own self. For other people, maybe not. But for my own self, I know that I know how to do my makeup on my face. So I think that every woman who likes to do makeup, if you don't like makeup, please, this video is not for you. I beg. Kindly waka pass. Okay, like don't come here and preach to us about, oh, learn to embrace your face. I'm not embracing shit. Okay, I'm beautiful without it. I'm beautiful with it. So let's talk about it. In my other videos, you've seen me with my bare face. Some of you even yab me and come for me that, oh, why am I always dressed like this? Why am I always wearing bonnet? That somebody even told me that it looked like I wasn't taking you guys seriously because I was always showing up as my normal self. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about how to do almost professional level makeup on yourself as a beginner. In another video or maybe during a live, I will teach you guys how to do your makeup. Like I'll show you the step by step of how to do your makeup. I'll sit down and do my makeup with you guys, maybe on a chat, makeup and chat, live. But today I'm going to tell you things that you need to know before you start doing the actual makeup on your face. Okay, now the first one is that you need to learn your features. You need to know your features and you need to learn about your features. The problem with many people, including makeup artists, okay, including those that do your makeup, they do not understand your features and what works for you and doesn't work for you. I've seen it time and time again when makeup artists do exactly the same makeup on every of their clients. Like how? How does that even make sense? Okay, so it's the same thing that happens with even beginners. You watch makeup tutorials or you see people do makeup and you want to replicate exactly what you see on them on yourself. It doesn't work like that. Okay, you need to learn your own features. So for me, I have hooded eyes. Okay, so learn your eye shape, learn your nose shape, learn your lip shape, learn your face shape. Okay, or even your body shape. Okay, your complexion, your skin texture, your undertone. These are things you need to learn before you'll be able to even choose products that will work for you. Products and techniques, right? So me, I have hooded eyes, I have a prominent nose, I have a prominent forehead, I have a prominent lips. All my features are prominent except my eyes. Okay. Okay, and I have an oblong face shape. Oh, not oval, my face is actually oblong. I actually have a long face. Yeah, I have an oblong face, right? So the way I do my makeup is not the way somebody who has a round face should do their makeup. The way I do my eye makeup is not the way somebody who has larger eyes. I have hooded eyes. Some people that have like deep set eyes and people that have a lot of eyelid space, right? It's not the way they will do their own makeup. The way they will apply eyeshadow, it's not the way I will apply eyeshadow. If I apply eyeshadow the way they apply eyeshadow, the eyeshadow will disappear. If I try to do my eyelashes the way somebody who has larger eyes will do their eyelashes, my eyes will look scary. I'll look like something is wrong with me. Okay, the same thing with your contour. If I contour my face the way some people contour their faces, I will look scary. Okay, because I already have a naturally contoured face, so I follow the natural contour of my face. And because I have a long face, I try to shorten my face. Let me not say shorten, I try to balance out my features. Okay, so I'm not trying to have what I don't have. I'm just trying to balance out and enhance what I have. Okay, so I can afford to contour hair and lighten hair up because I have a long face. So to widen my face, I would highlight my forehead and also highlight here. It kind of widens my face. But if you have a round face or a wide face or a square jawline, right? Some people have square face, square jawline. If you highlight here, your face is going to look terrible. Okay, it's going to look really bad on you. Or you have a very round face, if you highlight here, it's going to look terrible on you. So you need to learn your features. And the reason why I put learning your features as number one is because it will help you with the other steps I want to mention. Okay, now the next one is that your makeup should be as close to your natural features as possible. Okay, like I said, I have natural contour. If I wipe off wipe off my makeup now, you're going to see a dark mark under my cheeks here, right? I have a Cupid's bow on my lips. Some people don't have Cupid's bow on their lips. I have Cupid's bow on my lips. I have double lined lips. Okay, by double lined lips, I mean if I wipe off my lip makeup now, you will see like the edges of my lips are kind of prominent, so they look like a line, so they are quite highlighted, right, on their own naturally. I have Cupid's bow. I have this bridge here. Can you guys see this? I have this bridge here, or is that what they call it? Yeah, not many people have it, right? I have large eyebrows. Even though my eyebrows grow shaka shaka like this, I try to tame them a bit, but I still follow the natural shape that my eyebrows would naturally grow in. I have almond eyes, but they are small. My nose is also long. Aside the fact that it's wide, it's also long, right? So I have long nose. So those are my natural features, right? I'm not trying to make my nose look like letter I. Once you try to do that, you will start having harsh contours on your face and you'll start looking crazy, because you have to pack on the makeup to try and achieve that look that you're going for. So I contour my nose, but I'm not trying to turn my nose into eye with harsh lines and highlight the middle and color it and snatch and I'm not trying to do that. I'm just giving a little bit of contour and that's fine. Even with my lashes, I can't do a full strip of lashes. Okay, I actually cut off, yeah, these generic lashes now. When I want to use them, I have to cut off these two whips at the end. From here, I cut here off, I cut this part off, and on this part, I cut this part off, okay? So the same way, because I also have hooded eyes, I tend to apply my eyeshadow higher than my lid space, okay? I apply on my lid and I go higher than my lid space. That's the only way you guys can see these smoky eyes now. If I do my smoky eyes the way people do their smoky eyes, you won't see anything. When I just open my eye like this, everything will disappear, okay? Then I also highlight the inner corners of my eye and try and drag it up a bit so that it will create like artificial lid space, even though I don't have it, right? So I just try to enhance what I already have and just walk around it. I'm not trying to turn my face. That's why when makeup artists do my makeup, I don't like it, especially for a beginner and especially for someone who wants to do like everyday makeup. Maybe you're going to work or you're somebody who wants to film videos, but you don't want to look like your regular self all the time. You want to just do something and just look, a little bit different. You don't need to do too much. Just do something as close to your natural features as possible. The same thing with your natural skin tone. So me, my neck down is actually fairer than my face, okay? Like, you can't even see it now, right? But if I didn't have makeup on, you will see that my body is actually fairer than my face. So I just try to balance things out. So I use a concealer that is the color of my skin. So it's not too bright, so you won't see like any crazy under eyes or anything. It's not too bright, but it is like my skin color. Then I use a foundation that matches my neck. My neck is a bit dark, but not so dark, but I use a foundation that matches my neck and my face color. Then I now add a little bit of contour, but don't go harsh with the contour. I just use like a very nice warm contour color. Okay, so don't go too far from a natural look. That's my point. When you're choosing your foundation shade, stop going too light. Stop thinking that you are fairer than you actually are. When choosing your foundation, it is better for you to choose a darker foundation and highlight it with concealer than for you to choose a lighter foundation and then you look like a ghost or it doesn't match. Speaking of matching, find products that match you, your skin tone, your skin texture, your skin type. Find products that match you. Okay, so I have oily skin, so I tend to go for more matte foundations. I also have large pores. I have texture on my cheeks and my nose. I have large pores there, so I use a primer to just try and, like a smoothing primer, to just try and smoothen it a little bit. But to be honest, I don't really care. Let me not even lie. I don't do too much to try and remove it because it is what it is. That's what my skin looks like. If I can do something cosmetic, maybe laser or whatever, to close my pores, I would. But for right now, they are there and I just embrace them and just do what I can, but I'm not like ashamed of it or anything. It is what it is, right? So find products that work for you. If you have dry skin or normal skin, especially dry skin, go for luminous foundations. Go for foundations that have more oil in them, that are more for dry skin, that will give you that luminous look. Okay, because me, without using setting spray or anything, after I do my makeup, the luminosity comes out. Okay, that's why I always have all kinds of powder here to try and dab my face. Okay, so that's why I go for matte foundation. If you have normal skin, you can do either of the two, but I would say if you have normal skin, stick more to luminous foundations. They give skin like finish, they look better in person. Okay, on camera matte foundations look better, but in person the luminous ones look better. Now, to find your foundation shade, the best way to find your foundation shade is go to a store and get matched for your foundation. Now, I know that if you are in the abroad, you are most likely going to come out with the wrong foundation for you. Almost more often than not, you will come out with the wrong foundation for you, because those people will just carry small brush like this, put foundation, tiny foundation, and they'll do like this. They'll spread it out. Of course, it will be your color. Of course, it will be your shade. When you just put small and just spread it out, of course, it will be your shade. Then you will now buy the foundation and you go home and you'll be looking like a ghost, okay? So what you would do is either you go with a friend who is a makeup artist or knows how to match their own foundation, okay? Or when you get to the store and they try to match you, add more. If they're trying to match your face, add more of the foundation, tap it in. Just use your finger, take foundation, tap it in. Don't use that brush and brush it and spread it everywhere. No, take the foundation, just tap it in, tap it in, tap it in. Then leave them, go outside into daylight, carry your mirror and check it. What does it look like? Okay, of course, sometimes when you spread it around your face and do everything around your face, it will look good. But be sure that when you put your mirror, the foundation is not just jumping at you. Like, you will struggle a bit to be like, oh, where's foundation? Okay, yeah, that's the foundation. That's how you know it is your color. But if as you put the mirror, in fact, as the mirror is coming up like this, you are seeing foundation already from 5 feet away, then that foundation is not your color. Okay, so when you go to get yourself matched, be careful. Now, when you eventually get yourself matched try to get generic foundations for your first matching, right? So try to get the MAC, the NARS, the Fenty, the Maybelline, those general normal foundations that we know. Try to get your shade in those foundations. Now, when you get what you think is your shade, go on YouTube, go on TikTok and Google that foundation shade and look at the influencers or the makeup artists or the makeup YouTubers or makeup content creators that come up, right? So that you can find who your shade match is or who is your shade match. So for me, I'm quite lucky. I have people like Jackie Aina, I have Ali J, I have J Jules, I think it's J Jules Beauty. I also have Andrea Renee. Okay, so these 4 ladies are very good with their makeup and we have the same shade. Okay, so what I do is that, no, Jackie is slightly lighter than me. Anything Jackie says is her winter shade is usually what I go for, okay? Even though when I choose the one that is her normal shade, it works for me, right? So again, I still use Jackie as a reference point when I'm choosing foundation. So if Jackie says she's colored this in Huda Beauty, I can just stay in my house and order the foundation and I'll be sure that it will work for me, okay? Same thing with Andrea Renee, because I've checked, I had to go to their pages and check all their foundation. So I check, okay, I use NARS this. Which one do they use in NARS? I'll see, okay, the same foundation. I use this also concealer. Which one do they use? In fact, there's a concealer that I bought just because Jackie says that's the shade she uses. The concealer I'm using right now is the exact shade that Jackie says she uses. I just went and bought it straight up and it works for me. Okay, so at the end of the day, go and find these people and then watch their tutorials. But when you're watching tutorials, you have to be careful. Watch people who know what they're doing. I even prefer watching actual makeup artists than watching regular makeup influencers, okay? Because makeup influencers, they like to do this Instagram body makeup. That's what they know. They're always doing Instagram body makeup. They're always kicking up products. They're always piling on things so that their face will look a different way, okay? But for actual makeup artists, you will see how they blend. You will see how they apply blush. You will see how they contour. Those their techniques are more likely to work for you than when you go and copy Instagram baddies. J. Jules Beauty is a proper makeup artist. That's why I love to watch her. She's an actual makeup artist. So, and we kind of look the same when it comes to features. So Jackie, Andrea Renee, and J. Jules Beauty. J. Jules Beauty is on Instagram, okay? These three ladies have the same facial features as me, okay, as well as the same color. So it's easy for me to just see them do their makeup and buy what they recommend because I know it will work for me because it works for them. So go and find your own people, okay? And the next tip I will give you is practice, practice, practice. Don't wait until the day of the event to start practicing your makeup. You will look like a clown. You will do nonsense. Don't wait till when you have that big event or when you're supposed to go out to start practicing your makeup. It won't work for you, or you end up doing what you know and what you're used to and just leaving the house, right? So on your own, when your chilling time should be, not should be, but at least try, in times when you're not under pressure to be out of the house or to go anywhere, bring out all your makeup. Okay, bring out all your makeup products, put on these tutorials, and just practice on your face. When you finish practicing, go outside, take pictures of your face, make videos of your face and see if you did this well, okay? The more you practice, the more you get used to it. My sister, do your skincare, okay? All this, I don't know how to do skincare. I don't really care about skincare. I just rub Vaseline and go out of the house. Wow. So you need to do your skincare. I'm not saying go and buy 1,000 products and go and start doing 20-step Korean skincare routine. No, I'm saying do the basics, right? Just do the basics. Cleanse your face, use a good toner and or a good serum, use your moisturizer, apply your sunscreen, and you are good to go, okay? Now, on days when you do your makeup, try and, add enough moisture to your skin so that when you do your makeup, your face is not flaking, especially if you have dry skin. Your face is not flaking, your makeup is not cracking, and you're looking weird, okay? So try and add enough moisture to your skin using the serums and the toners, and then you apply your makeup. Use a very good moisturizer and also a good primer for your skin type. Now, this next tip might be a bit controversial, but I believe that especially if you are not a makeup artist and you know that you're doing your makeup for your face alone, go for high-end products. Yes, I said it. Go for high-end products because not the only one you dey buy. You're not buying for plenty customers or anything. You're not doing makeup for a whole village. It's just your makeup, right? Then save money and buy high-end good products. Not just high-end, okay? Good trusted products. I'll show you guys my makeup today. I'm doing the tutorial, right? I have just a few products when it comes to my makeup. I'm not doing too much. All those people that have boxes and boxes and drawers and shelves of makeup, is everything all right? Is everything all right? If you're not an influencer, if you're not an influencer self, when they give you those products, if you're not using them, give them out. What do you mean you have drawers and drawers of makeup? That what happened? What's good? It's not just one face you have, right? So for me, I don't have too many products. I just have good products, okay? So when I want to buy my foundation, I go for my tested and trusted NARS and I keep it pushing. The times I've tried to try other ones, try Born This Way Too Faced. I do not like it. I still have that foundation here and it's annoying me a lot, okay? I think I'll go and dash that into my friend. I have a friend who has dry skin. It's my work for her, right? So I just stick to my NARS, my Soft Matte, my Natural Radiant. I have those two. And that's fine. You do not need more than one under eye powder or highlighting powder, loose powder. You don't need more than one. So have one loose powder. Look for a good brand and buy. I bought Huda Beauty. The powder is good, but I hate the fragrance. It has a very strong fragrance. I'm going to give it out. I'm going to buy a neutral one, right? So have one loose powder and have one pressed powder for under eye now, okay? So for my for under eye, I have Maybelline. I'll show you guys my products on that day. I have Maybelline and I have Huda Beauty. That's enough. You don't need to have Laura Mercier, one size. Anybody that comes and brings, you will buy. Anyone that comes and brings, you will buy. That's why you are spending so much money. You're not using up all these products and you're complaining that you're not doing your makeup well. Some people want to buy eyeshadow. You're buying 48 palette eyeshadow, 58 palette eyeshadow, and you have several different ones of them. You have the small square of 6. You have the big square of 8. You have the semi-big square of 16. You have the large square. You don't need all of those things, okay? How many times do you do your makeup? And makeup expires, oh. Makeup expires. That thing behind it that is a cup open and they'll write 6 on it or 12 on it, it is telling you how long you're supposed to use that makeup after you have opened it. So some of you are using foundations that you are supposed to have gotten rid of 3 years ago, and you're wondering why you're breaking out or why the foundation is not looking good on you. It's because it has separated. It's no longer working how it was intended because the formula has scattered. So again, especially as a beginner, go for tested and trusted brands, right? You can experiment with all these new brands up and down, but go for tested and trusted. Okay, just save your money and buy the one that basically has good reviews. I don't mean trending products. I'm talking about the ones that you see this MAC. You see MAC. MAC is a brand that I trust almost everything I can get from MAC. Okay, now I might not buy almost everything from them because number one, they are expensive and maybe they don't really have the color or the products that I want. But you see MAC is a good brand that you should save your money and buy from. Let me call other brands I wrote down here. You see NARS is a good brand. I'm using NARS foundation. I'm using NARS blush. NARS is a good brand when it comes to foundation, especially. Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury is a very good brand when it comes to their spray, when it comes to their powder. Estee Lauder is a good brand. Why do I feel like this lady that used to say, "In name day here"? What's that her name? Bunky W. In name day here. He's here. He's a good man. He's a good man. Who put this one name here? Who sneaked this one inside?
Shidi is another man with a very good self-control. He has self-control very well. Pascal is another man with a very good. Oh yeah, it's Pascal inside here. Who put Pascal inside? Pascal has no single atom of self-control.
I feel like I sounded like her right now. Bobbi Brown is a very good brand. Now, when it comes to for low end products, go for Maybelline is trusted. Go for NYX, that's NYX Cosmetics, is trusted. Go for ELF, go for Makeup Forever. Those are good brands in the lower category. Okay, now for the mid-range or for the newer, more trending makeup, newer category, go for Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's brand. Go for Huda Beauty, which is Huda's brand. Go for Fenty is Rihanna's brand. Or go for One Size is Patrick Starr's brand. Okay, those are the newer ones that people say their products are good. Okay, I can't really vouch for them, but at least I've seen reviews over time that they have good products. Okay, so Nigerian brands are also good, but I've not really tested many of them. Get makeup tools. Okay, don't be using your hand to be doing that thing that you're doing. Yes, you can use your hand. Hand works. I use my hand today to do my eyeshadow. Okay, hand works. But if you are still a beginner, get your tools. Okay, get a good set of brushes. Save your money and buy a good set of brushes. You can buy the makeup. Okay, for me, I bought the professional set from Vika Bell, so it has plenty brushes. I bought it because I do my makeup almost every 2 days when I'm making videos. So, and I cannot reuse the one I have used. I don't reuse my brushes. So I bought the whole set so that I'll have multiple brushes to use for at least 2 or 3 times before I wash everything. But Sigma has good brushes. Real Techniques, okay, Real Techniques. In fact, scratch all I said, okay, as a beginner, just go for Real Techniques brushes. Or Layefa Beauty. Okay, I've not used Layefa Beauty Zone before, but I know that she will not disappoint. Okay, Beauty by AD also brought out new brushes as well. So buy your brushes, buy enough, buy different types so that you have different types. Don't just go and buy a foundation brush and one eyeshadow brush and you'll be wondering why your makeup looks crazy. Buy enough brushes and practice. Okay, sponges as well, powder puffs as well. I bought this thing on Shein. I bought a whole pack of it. Like that thing should be like 40, I'll be 30 or something. A whole pack of these sponges. I even had to give some out. A whole pack of these sponges, buy them. They are very, very necessary for things like blending your under eye. Let me try and dab my face more. Blending your under eye or dabbing your makeup, you know. Yeah, so Made by Mitchell is also another good brand. Yeah, I think even Morphe has good brushes, okay? And the last but not the least tip is don't be too heavy-handed, okay? Don't be heavy-handed with your makeup. Start small and build up. So if you want to have like a flawless base, start small and build up. Don't start by copying all those Instagram people and press here. Then you're now trying to blend. The thing is now blending everywhere, but your face is not blended, okay? Because the product is too much. So start small. Do like makeup artists. Makeup artists actually take small. Dab. then they then they take another one, dab, take another one, dab. They keep dabbing and building up, building up, building up. No matter how full coverage the product is, it will not look crazy because you start small and then you build up. Okay, so always try to start small. Don't be too heavy-handed. Even with your eyeshadow and stuff, don't be too heavy-handed. Okay, when you want to do your concealer under eye, just do it a little, then you can build up. If it's not, if the coverage is not enough, then you add more and cover and leave it to dry down a bit. So build up step by step, and following what I said about knowing your features, you'll be able to do your makeup and at least you would look good. You will like what you see in the mirror. People will compliment you because people will like what they see. You might not look like someone that was made up by a professional artist, but trust me, you do not need it, okay? Even some of you on your wedding day that you will go and bring professional artists, you now look worse than you look in real life just because they are doing their generic makeup on your face. So at the end of the day, waiting you gain. So yeah, those are my tips and tricks that have helped me to learn how to do my makeup to this level. This makeup has been on my face since morning. The time now is 4 p.m. I did this makeup around 9 a.m. okay, and my face still looks good. I know there's some cheaper products that work, oh, I know that, but to be honest, like those ones that are expensive, they are expensive for a reason. But mind you, look at the brands I called though. I did not call Dior. I did not call Versace. I didn't say go and get Versace makeup or Dior Beauty. I'm not talking about, even though some Dior Beauty people rave about it. I think Dior foundation people say it's good. I did not say luxury brands. I didn't say luxury brand products. I'm talking about high-end, good quality products. There is a difference, my sister. Trust me. Now, when it comes to things like eyeshadow, maybe not. Maybe you don't need to really go and buy those brands. You can buy cheaper brands for eyeshadows. But you see things like brushes and foundation, concealer, don't skimp on it, okay? Don't skimp on it. For blushes and stuff, yeah, maybe. For powders, maybe. But you see foundation, which is the foundation, don't play, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.